The 2025 Porsche 911 Turbo S is more than just a car, it's the ultimate distillation of Porsche's legendary performance heritage and modern luxury wrapped in a timeless silhouette. The moment you press the ignition, it's clear this machine is bred for one purpose: perfection. Welcome back to Car Alerts, where today we're diving deep into one of the most exhilarating cars of the year, a true icon refreshed and refined. This is the 2025 911 Turbo S, and it's every bit the masterpiece we hoped it would be. There's something visceral about seeing a 911 in person, but the Turbo S takes that to another level. As soon as you approach it from the front, you're greeted by those instantly recognizable oval LED matrix headlights, subtle in shape but surgically precise in their function. The new front fascia has been subtly reworked to increase airflow and downforce. Larger side intakes are more aggressive than last year's model, channeling air efficiently into the radiators while adding to the car's menacing presence. Porsche's engineers have not gone overboard, though. It still looks clean, mature, and functional, but it carries an unmistakable air of speed and confidence even when parked. Walking along the side, the 911 Turbo S reveals its low, wide stance with a blend of elegance and aggression. The signature sloping roofline that tapers gracefully toward the rear is classic 911 DNA, but the proportions are all modern. You'll notice the swollen rear fenders, widened further to accommodate the new 21-inch rear wheels and increased rear track. The car now wears staggered wheels, 20-inch up front and 21-inch out back, with a brand new forged alloy design wrapped in sticky Pirelli P0 tires. The side air intakes just behind the doors, sculpted into the widened arches, feed the twin-turbocharged flat-six engine with cool air. Flush door handles pop out as you approach, and if you opt for the lightweight package, you'll find carbon fiber accents and thinner glass that shave critical pounds off the curb weight. Subtle tweaks in the profile like the reshaped mirror housings and revised rocker panels give the 2025 model a sharper, more resolved look without shouting about it. Round the back, and the 911 Turbo S becomes even more dramatic. The wide, full-width light bar connects the new 3D effect LED taillights, which give the car a more technical and layered aesthetic. A reworked rear bumper now integrates a redesigned quad exhaust setup and larger air outlets for improved thermal efficiency. The active rear wing remains a highlight. Not only does it deploy based on speed and driving mode, but it's now been redesigned for greater aerodynamic benefit. Porsche has even added new vents below the wing to reduce rear-end lift. Small changes, yes, but every millimeter is there for a reason. From every angle, the Turbo S communicates a sense of engineered aggression and aerodynamic purpose without a hint of excess. Interior slip inside, and the cabin of the 2025 911 Turbo S is a perfect synthesis of racing DNA and everyday usability. You're first met with a beautifully sculpted steering wheel, trimmed in leather or optionally in racetex, and studded with controls for drive mode selection and infotainment interaction. The wheel feels exquisite in hand, perfectly sized, with paddle shifters that click with precision. Behind it sits a fully digital instrument cluster with a central analog tachometer, yes, analog in the best way, with flanking screens displaying everything from G-forces to boost pressure. The updated infotainment system now runs on Porsche's latest PCM software, bringing quicker response times, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and an even crisper 10.9-inch center display. The materials are unmistakably premium. Everything you touch, from the leather-wrapped dash to the knurled metal knobs, is beautifully executed. If you spec the optional exclusive manufacturer interior package, you can go wild with two-tone leather, deviated stitching, and carbon fiber inserts. The 18-way power-adjustable sports seats offer superb lateral support and long-distance comfort, whether you're carving up a canyon or cruising on the Autobahn. Rear seats remain more symbolic than practical. This is still a 911, but they'll suffice for small bags, kids, or a briefcase. In the center console, the minimalist gear selector, a tiny electronic toggle, frees up space for a clean, functional layout that includes cup holders, USB-C ports, and a wireless charging pad. Porsche even gives you the option of a Burmester 3D high-end surround sound system that turns the cockpit into a rolling concert hall when you're not focused on engine noise. Performance. Then there's what really sets the 911 Turbo S apart, its performance. At the heart of this beast lies a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine producing 650 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. Porsche has re-engineered the turbochargers for quicker spool, revised the air intake system, and improved thermal efficiency. The result? A 0 to 60 miles per hour time of just 2.5 seconds, although real-world testing suggests it might be even quicker. Top speed is an eye-watering 205 miles per hour. But what's even more impressive is how it delivers this power. It's not just fast, it's usable, intelligent speed. The Turbo S routes its immense power to all four wheels through an 8-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission that shifts with telepathic speed and smoothness. Launch control is almost violent in its precision. The all-wheel drive system, revised for 2025, is smarter than ever, constantly redistributing torque to maximize grip in corners or under hard acceleration. Rear axle steering enhances agility in tight bends while improving stability at higher speeds, making the Turbo S feel like a smaller, lighter car than its dimensions suggest. Porsche active suspension management, combined with adaptive dampers, air suspension, and dynamic engine mounts, makes the ride remarkably composed over rough roads yet taut and responsive when pushed hard. Steering feel is sublime, light at low speeds, meaty at high speeds, and always communicating the road surface with a purity few competitors match. Braking is equally confidence-inspiring, thanks to standard Porsche ceramic composite brakes, with 10-piston front calipers and enormous 420mm rotors providing fade-free performance on track days and precise modulation around town. The 911 Turbo S is not cheap, but it's hard to argue it isn't worth every dollar. The starting price for the 2025 model is around $234,000 in the US, and with a few well-chosen options like the lightweight package, Burmester audio, and carbon ceramic brakes, the total can push well past $260,000. But here's the thing, few cars at any price deliver this combination of speed, refinement, usability, and timeless design. It's an all-weather supercar that can be driven year-round, on the track or to the grocery store. No garage is complete without it, and no driving enthusiast can ignore what Porsche has accomplished with this car. For those who seek analog thrills, it's worth noting that the Turbo S is more digital than ever, with sophisticated software managing virtually every aspect of the driving experience. But somehow, Porsche has engineered all this intelligence without filtering out the emotion. It still thrills, still rewards skilled drivers, and still offers moments of magic behind the wheel that few cars can replicate. Even in an era where electric supercars and hybrid hypercars are becoming the norm, the 2025 Porsche 911 Turbo S stands tall. It isn't just keeping up, it's setting the bar. It represents the endgame for combustion-powered performance cars, the ultimate evolution of everything Porsche has learned from racing, engineering, and a fanatical devotion to driving excellence. It's a car that doesn't need to shout to be noticed. One glance, one drive, one deep press of the throttle, and you get it. It's one of the finest cars in the world, period. Thanks for watching this review of the 2025 Porsche 911 Turbo S. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most extraordinary performance machines of our time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update from Car Alerts. We've got more reviews, comparisons, and detailed looks at the latest and greatest in the automotive world coming your way. Until next time, drive safe, enjoy the road, and we'll see you in the next video.